Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of your life, looking out at all the possibilities before you. But here's the thing, possibilities without direction are just noise. You need a target, a vision, a light to aim at. That is the power of setting clear goals. It sounds simple, almost obvious, but it is the foundation of everything you want to achieve. Without a clear goal, every effort, every decision, every step you take is like walking in the dark without a flashlight. You might move, you might even move fast, but are you moving toward what truly matters? Or are you simply moving, wasting energy, lost in a maze of distractions and unfulfilled potential? When you define exactly what success means for you, you give yourself a compass. You create a lens through which every choice becomes clearer, every obstacle becomes surmountable, and every day gains meaning. Goals are not just abstract ideas, they are commitments to yourself. And when you commit, you awaken a force inside you, a quiet power that says, yes, I will do this, I will follow through, I will show up even when it's uncomfortable. It's not enough to have a vague idea like I want to be successful or I want to be happy. You need specifics. How much, by when, in what way, who do you need to become to achieve it? These details shape your path and give your actions purpose. Break big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate the little wins along the way, because each one is proof that you are capable. Each one is momentum building, a reminder that progress, no matter how small, is real, and understand this clarity doesn't mean rigidity. Life will challenge you, circumstances will change, and sometimes you will need to adjust your course. But having that clear vision keeps you anchored. It reminds you why you started, fuels your perseverance, and inspires courage when fear whispers that it's too hard. So today, I want you to think about what success truly looks like for you. Not what others say it should look like, not what society defines, not what your peers are chasing. What lights you up? What pulls you forward with excitement and purpose? Name it, write it down, feel it in your bones. That is your target, and every step you take from here should be in its direction. Your clarity is the beginning of your power. The moment you set your goal, you set yourself free. This is the first step toward everything you've ever wanted. Discipline is not just a word, it is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Think about all the people you admire, those who have achieved remarkable success, and you'll notice a pattern. It is not luck, it is not just talent, it is discipline, the quiet, often invisible force that keeps them moving forward, day after day, step after step. Discipline is what allows you to show up even when you don't feel like it, to push through resistance, to prioritize long-term growth over short-term comfort. When you commit to discipline, you are choosing yourself. You are choosing the life you want, not the one that is easy or convenient. It is easy to give in to distractions, to postpone, to make excuses. But each time you do that, you steal from your future, you dilute your potential, and you settle for less than you are capable of. Discipline is the antidote. It is the force that transforms intention into action, ideas into results, dreams into reality. Understand that discipline does not mean perfection. It does not mean that you will never falter, never slip, never feel tired or frustrated. It means that even when you fall, you get up. It means that even when you are exhausted, you take the next step. Discipline is about consistency, about showing up for yourself, even in the moments when no one else is watching. Each small act of discipline compounds over time, creating momentum that propels you forward in ways you cannot yet imagine. Discipline is also freedom. It might feel restrictive at first, like a chain, but in reality, it is what allows you to live life on your own terms. When you cultivate the habit of discipline, you no longer react to life, you design it. You take control of your time, your energy, and your focus. You build the strength to say no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what moves you closer to your goals. I want you to feel this truth deep within yourself. Your future is being written by what you do today, not what you hope for tomorrow. Every disciplined choice, no matter how small, is a declaration that you are committed to your growth, your dreams, and your purpose. It is a promise to yourself that you will not settle for mediocrity, that you will rise above excuses, and that you will honor your potential with action. So take this moment and ask yourself, are you willing to show up for yourself every day, no matter how hard, no matter how inconvenient? Are you willing to build the life you deserve with relentless focus and discipline? Because when you do, nothing can stop you, and the life you've imagined begins to take shape right before your eyes. Focus is the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. It is more than just paying attention. It is the ability to direct your energy, your thoughts, and your actions toward what truly matters, without being pulled into distractions that dilute your potential. Every moment you waste on trivial things, every second you give to noise and distraction, is a moment stolen from your purpose. But the moment you reclaim your focus, the moment you center your mind on what truly counts, you unlock a power within yourself that is unstoppable. Think about your goals, the life you've imagined, the success you've dreamed of. None of it will happen without focus. It is the lens through which your intentions become clear and your actions become deliberate. Distractions are everywhere: social media, opinions of others, endless tasks that don't matter. But focus allows you to see through the clutter. It is the quiet clarity that guides your decisions, aligns your actions, and accelerates your progress. When you focus, you stop wandering through life reacting to every impulse. Instead, you choose your path and move forward with purpose. Focus requires sacrifice. It asks you to let go of what doesn't serve you and to give your attention fully to what does. It asks you to protect your time as the precious resource it is. Every great achievement in history was fueled by someone's ability to concentrate their mind on a single goal, sometimes for years. And you have that same potential. Every moment you choose focus over distraction, every time you choose action over procrastination, you are building momentum toward your own extraordinary life. Focus is not only about productivity, it is about alignment. It allows you to connect deeply with your vision, to feel every step of the journey, and to engage fully in the process. When you focus, you stop being scattered, and you start being powerful. You become the person who sees opportunities that others miss, who takes bold steps when others hesitate, and who keeps moving forward even when the path seems unclear. Focus sharpens your mind, strengthens your will, and fuels your confidence. So right now, I want you to take a deep breath and imagine what it would feel like to give yourself completely to your goals, to lock in on what truly matters, and to let everything else fade in. The background, this is not about perfection. This is about commitment, about showing up for yourself fully, and about letting your focus guide you through the chaos of life. Remember, your life will never rise above the quality of your attention. Protect it, nurture it, and channel it with intention, because focus is the engine that drives your success and transforms your potential into reality. The moment you commit to focus, the moment you choose clarity over chaos, your life begins to change forever. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. the quiet force that turns fleeting inspiration into tangible achievement. It is not flashy, it does not seek applause, but it is the backbone of every success story. Without discipline, even the clearest vision will fade, and even the brightest idea will remain just that, an idea. Discipline is about showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it, even when the excitement has worn off and the comfort of old habits calls your name. Every step you take, every small act of self-control compounds into progress, shaping your character and your life in ways you cannot yet see. Think about it. Talent alone will only take you so far. Motivation comes and goes like waves on the shore, sometimes strong, sometimes weak. But discipline is the tide that never stops. It carries you forward, day after day, regardless of your mood, your fears, or the circumstances around you. It demands that you honor your commitments to yourself, that you prioritize long-term growth over short-term comfort. It asks you to create structures, habits, and routines that reinforce the person you want to become, not the person the world tells you to be. And in doing so, discipline gives you freedom, the freedom to create your life instead of reacting to it, the freedom to rise above mediocrity, and the freedom to become someone who others look at and say, they have something I can't explain, they have purpose. Discipline is also deeply personal. It is not about what others think or how you compare. It is about integrity, about honoring your own potential and your own promises. Each time you resist temptation, each time you push past procrastination, each time you choose growth over ease, you are building your strength and resilience. You are becoming the person who does not rely on luck or external validation, but someone who commands their own destiny. And here is the truth I want you to feel in your chest right now. Discipline is love for yourself. It is the ultimate act of respect for your own dreams and for the life you deserve. It is the quiet, powerful message that you matter, that your goals matter, and that you are willing to do what it takes to bring your vision into reality. The comfort of the moment will always tempt you, but discipline is what will carry you through the discomfort, the doubt, and the uncertainty. It is the path to mastery, to confidence, and to a life that reflects the full measure of your potential. So I want you to make a choice today. Embrace discipline, not as a burden, but as a gift to yourself. Let it guide your actions, shape your habits, and fuel your progress. Because when you commit to discipline, you commit to the best version of yourself, and that is the version of your life you were always meant to live. Your future self is waiting, and it is built on the discipline you practice today. Focus is the lens that brings your vision into sharp clarity. Without it, even the most brilliant ideas scatter like sparks in the wind, losing heat and momentum before they can ignite. Focus is not just about paying attention. It is about choosing where you place your energy, where you commit your thoughts, and where you direct your actions. Every distraction avoided, every temptation resisted, is a brick laid in the foundation of your future. It is the quiet, relentless force that separates those who dream from those who achieve, because focus allows you to move with intention rather than drift with circumstance. Imagine for a moment what it would feel like to align every action you take with the life you truly desire. Each morning, instead of being pulled in 100 directions by emails, notifications, or the endless noise of the world, you anchor yourself in what matters most. You prioritize your growth, your goals, your potential. Focus is about saying no to what does not serve you so you can say yes to what does. It is about creating space in your mind, in your schedule, and in your life for the work that counts, the work that transforms. Every day you practice focus, you reclaim a piece of your life that distraction would steal, and with it, your power grows. Focus is also about discipline of the mind. It is training yourself to return again and again to the task at hand, even when boredom, fear, or doubt whispers that you should quit. It is about resilience, patience, and persistence. The world will constantly pull you off course, but focus is the rudder that keeps your ship steady through the storm. With focus, the small, consistent actions compound into progress. They turn into results. They turn into mastery. And mastery, my friend, is what turns ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. I want you to feel this in your heart. Focus is love for yourself. It is the promise that your dreams matter, that your time matters, that your energy matters. Each moment you devote to the right action, each decision to eliminate distraction, is an act of respect for your potential. Focus allows you to live deliberately, to pursue your purpose with intention, and to become someone who does not settle for mediocrity. It is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. So today, choose focus. Anchor yourself in what truly matters. Protect your attention like a treasure, because it is your most valuable currency. Let every choice you make, every moment you invest, bring you closer to the life you are meant to live. The world can wait. Your purpose cannot. Success is not built on talent alone, nor is it reserved for the lucky few. It is built on the foundation of consistent action, day after day, moment after moment. Commitment is the invisible engine that drives everything forward. It is the quiet promise you make to yourself that no matter what comes, you will keep moving, keep striving, and keep showing up. Without commitment, ideas remain just ideas, goals remain just words on a page, dreams remain distant visions. Commitment is what transforms possibility into reality, because it turns intention into tangible results. Think about the times you have wanted something deeply, but gave up when the first obstacle appeared. That is the moment most people stop, but not you. Commitment is about staying when it gets hard, about pushing when it feels impossible, and about continuing when everyone else has walked away. It is not about perfection or never failing. It is about refusing to quit, about holding your vision in your mind and allowing your actions to catch up with it day after day. Each choice you make to persist, to show up, to do the work, no matter how small, compounds into progress that can no longer be ignored. Commitment is also about integrity with yourself. It is about being honest about your priorities, about aligning your actions with your deepest values. When you commit, you are saying to yourself, I am worth the effort. My dreams are worth the effort. My growth is worth the effort. It is a declaration that you are done living in excuses, done waiting for the perfect conditions, and ready to take control of your destiny. Every time you honor your commitment, you reinforce your self-respect, you strengthen your resilience, and you build momentum that carries you further than you thought possible. I want you to feel the power of this truth. Commitment is freedom. It frees you from doubt, from hesitation, from the endless cycle of what-ifs. It gives your life direction, purpose, and clarity. It allows you to rise above fear, procrastination, and distraction. Commitment makes you unstoppable because it transforms even ordinary effort into extraordinary results when maintained consistently over time. It is the bridge between your current reality and the life you have imagined, the rope that pulls you across the gap between intention and achievement. So right now, make the promise to yourself to honor your goals, to show up, to keep going, no matter how challenging the journey. Your commitment today is the life you will live tomorrow. Stay true to it, and there is nothing you cannot achieve. Gratitude is more than just a feeling. It is a force that transforms the way you see the world and the way the world sees you. When you cultivate gratitude, You shift your focus from what is lacking to what is already present. You begin to notice the small victories, the quiet moments of beauty, the people who support you, and the lessons hidden in every challenge. This shift is powerful because it changes your energy, your mindset, and the trajectory of your life. It is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about acknowledging what is working, what is meaningful, and what is worth celebrating right now. Think about how often life can feel overwhelming, how distractions and setbacks can cloud your vision, how comparison and self-doubt can creep in. Gratitude cuts through all of that. It anchors you in the present, reminds you of your strength, and reminds you that you are already equipped to handle the journey ahead. Every time you take a moment to appreciate what you have, you amplify your capacity to receive more. Every act of gratitude, no matter how small, creates a ripple that touches your mind, your heart, and your environment in ways you cannot always see, but can always feel. Gratitude also fuels resilience. When you are grateful, challenges become opportunities, setbacks become lessons. Failures become stepping stones. The mind that recognizes what it already possesses is less fearful of what it does not yet have. You begin to see that each struggle carries a hidden gift, each difficulty carries a lesson, and each day carries a reason to keep moving forward. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into milestones and transforms effort into meaningful progress. And here is the secret that I want you to feel right now. Gratitude is contagious. When you carry it within yourself, you inspire it in others. Your energy changes, your interactions change, and the world responds. Doors you never imagined open, relationships deepen, opportunities multiply. And most importantly, your own sense of fulfillment expands because you realize that the life you want is already being built in the life you have. So take this to heart right now. Make gratitude your daily practice, your lens through which you view everything. Celebrate small wins, honor your growth, appreciate those around you, and recognize the beauty in every moment. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a discipline, a decision, and a lifestyle. It will carry you through the hardest days, it will fuel your dreams, and it will illuminate the path to the success and happiness you deserve. Embrace gratitude fully and watch how your life transforms from ordinary to extraordinary in ways you never thought possible.